Hey guys, I'm Leila. So today we have a showcase for Djamarsa, courtesy of Mulletreaver. Guys, make sure you check him out. I'm going to have his Twitch link down below. He did recently start streaming as well too. So he has Djamarsa. If you guys do not know where to get her, I know I did a video on this. She comes from the Referral Program. All right. You end up collecting fragments. And then also her counterpart, who is Chronum, you also get by collecting fragments as well too. So right now, nobody has Chronum, but plenty of people have Djamarsa. So today we're going to focus on her. Now with her abilities, she has Nightfinger, which attacks once and has a chance of placing a sleep. Now the rest of this is with Chronum, which is a decreased speed and a sleep. A2 is called Radiant Moon, heals the target by 30% of max HP and fills their turn meter. And if you have Chronum with her, instantly activates Berserker's Delight, which is his ability. It's an AoE, okay? A3 is called Moonlit March, revives all dead allies with 30% HP and a turn meter. So we have another really nice reviver for the Barbarian faction, because you guys notice she's a Barbarian epic support champ. And her passive is called Phasing. Whenever an ally uses an active skill, has a chance of decreasing the cooldown of that skill by a turn. Now, for a while when she first came out, she was bugged where she was using her passive too much. So Mullet had a lot of time to do some testing with her, and it looks like this has been fixed, which is why we're doing the showcase now. And her auras increases ally defense in all battles by 20%. And she is fully booked. You're going to see for sets, she's in speed, and she's also in a resistance set as well too, which is resistance plus 40. Okay, what's nice too that Mullet is saying, because he got it to test around with her, is she'll still do her A2 for the turn meter boost, even if none of your champs need to be healed. So that's basically what she's doing, is she's just constantly boosting turn meters. And she's also there for support as well too, should any of your allies drop, and resetting some skills as well. Now for masteries, he did go down the defense and the support trees. So what you don't see behind over here is the T6 ended up being Oppressor, which is increases the turn meter fill by 2.5% for each active debuff cast by this champ and stacks up to 10%. So again, we want her being fast. We want her being able to boost turn meter. We want her being able to, reset these abilities. And we're going to take a look at her stats. She has almost 67,000 HP. She's at 2,700 defense, about 1,700 attack. She's at 287 speed. We don't have to worry about the crit damage, but she does have a good amount of resistance, which is the 494. And basically, again, we're using her for turn meter, revives, resetting cooldowns. So she doesn't really need a lot of accuracy for that, because it's not really affecting anything. The only place it might need the accuracy is, asleep, but a lot of people aren't necessarily using her for that. They're using her as a support champ. Now, having tested her out, it seems like she's not really solid on her own. When Chronum comes around, it'll be really interesting to see how the two work out together. But right now, she's a solid support champion that lets all the other champs do their job. Now, Barbarian Faction Wars happened to be closed at the time that I'm recording this, but Mullet did screenshot this. So what you are going to see is Djamarsa completed Barb Faction 21 with 3 rares and an epic, and it took 8 minutes, but they were able to clear it and 3-star it. So we end up having War Maiden again, who is a free farmable champ. We have 2 Soulbound Warriors, and we have Woad Painted. Woad Painted is definitely a solid, strong healer now. So you can see here that again, she's just a really solid support champ that can even be used in something like this with Faction Wars. So even though it took 8 minutes, it's still cleared. And I see chat commenting on how much heals Woad Painted has. Yeah. So you're going to see in the Barb Faction Wars stage 21, she ends up doing 4.3 million heals. So she did. Again, with her update and her fix, she's a solid healer now too. So with that, we have a 3-man team that we're going to take her into Ice Golem 25. And then we also have a Dragon 20 team that's with 2 epics and 2 rares. So let's go hop into some dungeons. All right, so we're going to start off with Ice Golem 25. And you're going to see that we have Djamarsa in lead for ally defense. And then we have Syl of the Drakes and Dark Hail. Both of these champs are free. We know that Syl is a free login champ. Dark Hail you get for free by doing secret rooms in the Doom Tower. And you're going to see there's no presets or anything. It literally is just these 3 champs together. So let's go run Ice Golem 25. Now, some of these runs might take time. We'll have to see how long this takes. But the idea is the runs are consistent, and she's a fantastic support champ that lets everybody else do what they have to do. You know, like we know that we have Syl in here again for the CCs, Dark Hail with his poisons, and he just blows things up. Very, very solid DPS for sure. And then Djamarsa as support. So what we'll do is we will cut a little bit and then we will get them when they're at the boss. All right, guys, here we are. So about 4 minutes, 14 seconds to get through both waves. So like I was saying, not fast, but in no way at all was Syl and Kale in any danger. They both were fine. Just taking time between Syl CCing the waves and then Kale doing his damage. Now, Mullet is saying that these runs take about, let me see what he said, like 6 to 8 minutes, something like that. So again, the runs will not be quick, but they're consistent on Ice Golem 25. And again, primarily just to kind of show off Djamarsa being the good support champ that she is too. With boosting turn meters and resetting abilities. So we'll be about 5.5 minutes in, and the boss will be about halfway down on health. So again, just watching, they're not in any danger at all. And of course, Syl, as Syl's attacking, you know, she's throwing out a little bit of heals. She's doing a bit of her speed buffs as well too. So people are asking what gear they're in. Syl is in Relentless, which she's also basically Relentless for me as well too. I don't think Kale's in anything special other than like speed, accuracy as well too. All right, so it's gonna be a little over 6 minutes on clearing this. There we go. Or close. There we go. So 5 minutes, 57 seconds. So you're going to see Dark Hill did 6.1 mil damage. Syl had 1.7 on her heals, and she still did a good amount of damage herself too. She did 2 mil. Definitely don't discount Syl for sure. She does such a good job. Okay, Mullet is saying that he's in Regen and Immortal. And again, you know, try to make sure you get some speed and accuracy in those substats as well too. And then Djamarsa did almost about 1,600 healing on her own too. So again, the runs are consistent. As you guys see, they weren't in any danger whatsoever, but that was a way to clear it just with 3 champs. And again, like these 2 are free champs in the game. And technically Djamarsa's free as well too, as long as you're able to do the referrals. So now that we did Ice Golem 25, let's go check out Dragon 20. All right, so here we are in Dragon 20, and you're gonna see that what Mullet did here is we still have Djamarsa in lead for ally defense, but he brought in 2 like free champs again, basically. You know, we have War Maiden and we have Kale, Kale being the starter, War Maiden, she's a free farmable, and brought in 2 Royal Guards as well too. So he's saying this run should be about 1.5 minutes, and this is going to be Dragon 20. And again, you know, we have her in here as support. We have War Maiden coming with the decreased defense. Then we have Kale and the 2 Royal Guards just cleaning up. All right, so about 12 seconds on the first wave. Yeah, Djamarsa's abilities are pretty slow. Like we're talking animations. Definitely slow. The other one that's slow too, like you saw Dark Kale. Dark Kale's a bit slow too on the animations. And that's fine. I mean, she revives. There we go. She revives and boosts the turn meter. Not worried about it. Crimson Kale. Yeah, if you guys notice, Mullet has him in the new skin. What do you guys think of the new Kale skin? Like, do you love it? Do you not? So 45 seconds through both waves. And again, like they really weren't in any danger. Granted, 1 Royal Guard dropped, but Djamarsa picked him right back up. No big deal. No big deal. But yeah, I don't know. I actually don't really like how slow her animations are. I don't really like it. And I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of Dark Kale's skin. I love Madame Saris's new skins. Those are gorgeous. Those are gorgeous. That Royal Guard's just tired. It's the second time he dropped. Yeah, imagine a raid having slower animations. It's like they don't know we do speedruns. Like they don't know. It's like they don't know. All right, there we go. 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes. So, I mean, as to be expected, the Royal Guards did the most amount of damage here, right? And she ended up doing about 108,000 healing. But yes, this ends up being Dragon 20, a minute and a half. Ends up being Djamarsa, you know, 2 basically like free champs and some Royal Guards as well. And the last thing we're going to do, because, man, my community loves watching campaign farmers. This is going to be a slow run, but we'll take her in campaign. All right, guys, we're in Brutal 12-3. Here's Djamarsa. So I contemplated bringing food. The problem is she's probably going to revive them, which will cause the runs to go even faster. I'm already expecting these runs are probably going to be slow because her animations and... I mean, she's not really a damage dealer. But, you know, at least we get to appreciate her animations. You know, actually, I really like that. You guys see the circle that shows up beneath her? It looks very like galaxy, like intergalactic. Yeah, that was really pretty. I really like that. They do such a good job with the cinematics, right? And the animations are nice. She just attacks so slowly. But I love what shows up on the bottom, like where she's standing. That's really pretty. All right, 45 seconds to get through wave 1. She's not a speed farmer anytime soon, guys. She's really not. May I have to see how long these runs are. But that is cool. And again, I mean, she's not going to die. She's not in any danger at all. She'll be fine. She is cool. She just needs speed. Yeah, she's a little slow. She's just a tad bit slow. But she is cool, though. All right, minute 15. We're still on wave 2. Tila ended her campaign run sooner than this. It's because Tila died. Because Tila died. That's why her runs were faster. Oh, my word. I did tell you guys it's going to be slow. However, it's not as slow as Rector Draft. You guys remember when I farmed a Rector Draft because Twitch chat wanted to see it? It took like 7 minutes. It was pretty terrible. Wow, a minute 48 to get to wave 3. Well then. Well then. Yeah. Again, like I said, guys, this is just for fun because Twitch chat loves watching animations. And I mean, she does look lovely. Like they did such a good job with her looks and her animations. She's very pretty. She fits the barbarians nicely. Like she looks like some kind of like barbarian priestess or something, right? She looks really cool. Definitely like a barbarian priestess or something. So she looks amazing. Twitch chat's reminding me she's negative affinity in here. Oh, Twitch chat doesn't care. They don't care if the champs are negative affinity or not. They demand to see campaign runs. Yeah, she does have almost like an Egyptian look to her. She's beautiful, right? They did such a good job with her. The other one who reminds me is Tuanarak. Oh, she's gorgeous. All right, guys, and on that note, you know, let me know, do you have Djamarsa? Are you using her at all yet? Did you just grab her and you haven't built her yet? I would love to know what you think of her so far. Leave me some comments below. And Mullet, thank you so much again for letting us showcase this. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, check out some more videos up here in the playlist on the top right.